set to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's McClellan. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Alabama. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the return. Is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pass to the back on third down was complete. To start seven. Now, fourth down.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Play action here on first down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, not great through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
It's 2nd down after that completion. We'll give it to the running back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
With the quarterback. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback's got it on the option. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfect.
Pitch to the back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, the football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Scott. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's looking deep here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
Love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the 1st quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught quickly. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Thomas. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down, we're going to throw it, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball up...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Can't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter in.
Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They'll try the option play here. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
Looking for some space. It's Luna. An effective play. Good for a first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. And you finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to launch it deep again. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? With the catch, it's McClellan. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
That's just a poor decision, but and the quarterback working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Quarterback operating an empty set.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he's got it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking. See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Oregon 45, Alabama 35.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play calling? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Fights through a tackle. It's a fumble. Defense has got the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
66, Alabama, 35.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Well, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Alabama, 35.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Alabama.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more